what does mean Lofoten? The name of the island that we are on right now. We are on the island of Vestvågøy. It's called Vestvågøy. It's one of the 8 main islands here in Lofoten. And Lofoten, we can translate it. Lo, it's low in English. Low. Yes. And Foten means like foot, of course, but also area. And as you, why that? Because of the Gulf Stream that is going north side of Lofoten. Have you heard about the Gulf Stream? Yeah. Of course, it's a bit, you feel it a bit colder because you have a lot of wind, winter time, a lot of storm are coming in Lofoten. And this is the first time myself that I experience this kind of weather in Lofoten. It's 28th of May until the 12th of July. And during that time, the sun is never going down the horizon. Never. He's still going above the horizon. So he's doing like circle in the sky all the day around. From the 5th of December till the 5th of January. During that time, the sun is never going up the horizon. So when it's a bit stormy here and the sky is really dark, we don't have usually so much light here in Lofoten, winter time. But besides that, it's normal industry, agriculture, summertime. Vestvågøy, the island that we are on right now, it's one of the biggest agriculture producer in the county of Nordland. You will maybe see also in the nature right now a lot of sheep going to Lofoten, of the small red cabins, like we can start to see there. These small cabins are called rorbu. If we translate it, ror means row, rowing, and bu means staying. And these houses appeared around 1120. Before, fishermen were fishing with their boats in these cabins. One room was used as a dormitory. They were sleeping there on bunk beds. Bunk beds? Yeah, bunk beds. Yes. On your left side, you can see racks. Unfortunately, today you will not see any cod, dry cod. Still drying because before the national day to remove the cod, the dry cod from the racks was 12th of June. So we are like after the season. It will start again around January next year. Can you see the wall on the left side? Yes, on the big shipyard.
just his.
Because I wanted to show you a whale hunting boat, but I don't see any in the harbor right now. I will ask before we are going back to the pier later. This is the cod. You have to remember the winter cod. The fishing season, the high fishing season, start in January, around January, and stop beginning of April, around Easter, most of the time. And there is two kind of cod. The cod is full, a lot of meat, a lot of eggs, big liver. This is around March, when all the cods are hanging on the racks. It can smell quite bad. Most of the people that are coming here, tourists in general, they are saying that it smells really bad, and I agree with them. But here, local people say that it smells money. Yes. So what are we doing with the cod when we fished it? We are cutting the belly. The insides are removed. We cut the head, and then they are hanging up on the racks, 2 by 2. And this fish is called stockfish. You've heard about stockfish? The name of it. This is the dry cod, stockfish. And that fish I was describing was the turfisk. The inside, cut the heads, and then remove also half of the spine bone. Correct? The bone. Because this fish was drying close to the cliffs and on the cliffs. And this fish is used in a recipe called the paprika, onion, potatoes, and this klippfisk that I was speaking about. And this fish, of course, has been rehydrated. So if you have the opportunity during your trip, just try the bacalao. This is a really good dish. We cook it in water, not really long time. We also prepared the egg, a beer, fantastic dish. Actually, I brought with me built in 1901. Leknes parish here was first mentioned in a record in 1324, so it's quite of old parish, but the churches has been destroyed, most of them by stormy weather. The one that was standing in Norway, not here in Lofoten, but Norway, close around Oslo. Alphabet has 3 letters that we don't have. O with a line in the middle, A, E all together, and there is only one road that connects Lofoten to the mainland, and we are on. Area, and on the right side you can notice this flat part. On the right side, a bit in the clouds right now, this is the roof of Vestfoldøy, the island that we are on right now. The water that you can see on the right side and the left side, it's salty water. to the abattoir in September, October. So the dish that I was talking about before, the foricol, the lamb in the cabbage, the cabbage is really cheap at that time. Have you noticed also maybe that Norway is a quite expensive country? Yeah? When I arrived there 5 years ago, it was and they are producing. I mean, they are having these natural resources. I think the beginning of April, you have 1 month, I think, or say. And silver on the belly. And we call that say here, and I'm sorry, but I don't have the English word right now.
Herring.
Say again, please?
Herring.
Yeah, herring. But it's a big fish, huh? Because they are following these fishes. So, from the beginning of May, we'll stay there about 20 minutes, so we have time, you have time to go on the beach and bath if you'd like. I mean, I really recommend you to try the water, actually, to take a foot bath if you'd like. Yes, just be careful when you are coming back into the bus and try to leave as much sand as possible outside the bus. And we have been speaking about agriculture. This is important to understand that before here people were having many professional activities, and they were, most of them, mixing a bit of farming with fishing. So most of the time the man, of course, was going on sea, and the family that was staying on land, and most of the time the mom and the kids, they were taking care of the cow part. When they had cow, goats, sheep, we don't say sheeps, une chule. And most of the time the woman was also the person that was taking care about the accounting stuff. So as you can see, the fantastic color of the sea here in Lofoten. That's why also many people are going scuba diving. And in front of us, a bit on the right side, this is the top that I was speaking about, Himmelstinden. And on that top, I don't know if the clouds will go, but there's a radar. And of course, the people that are working there, they don't go every day from the bottom to the top of the mountain. It will take them hours and a lot of energy. So inside the mountain, they built an elevator, a 600 high elevator. I don't know if we will see that today, but as I told you, it's a really good weather here in Lofoten for a month right now. And people here are getting a bit, not crazy, but good crazy. We are not used to this kind of weather. So when it's really, I mean really warm, when I'm saying really warm, it's 22, 24 max. But this is really warm for the place. So everybody's going to the beach. We are going outside every day, and today we will probably see some people, but today it's a bit particular because I think there is a northeast wind, so quite cold for the place. And it's still early in the morning. You've probably not. Camping car?
Caravan.
Camp car. Camper. Yes. So we will stay there about 20 minutes, okay?
Like Valley High, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And now we will go through the mountains. So this tunnel has been built in 1998. Before, people were going around the mountain. On your left side, you can see old remains of the road, but you can still go, of course, on it. And it was also a road on the right side, going over the pass there, down the little valley behind the mountains. And this place is called Uttakleiv. We will head to Uttakleiv and we will stop also there. Here in Lofoten you can feel like it's the end of the world. So there is many end of the world here in Lofoten.
It's narrowed and it catches up. I don't take any pain.
They receive the fish in the factories and then straight send it to like industries.
Can you not buy it straight off the fisherman?
Yes, we do. Locals. Local side, you know, you're shy. Even French. And they are earning quite well there. A good amount of really testing. Okay, so no snake today?
No, no snails either.
Okay.
I'm in the rock.
I think I forgot to tell you something about the sheep here in Lofoten. In 1994, the sheep meat has been elected the best sheep meat in the world. It's a bit like in France, we have this, we call that pré-salé. They are eating grass really close to the sea, salty grass. Do you have a word for that? Salt marsh. On your left side, sweet water, I mean non-salty water. Fresh water, yes, fresh water. This is something amazing here in Lofoten, is that we are drinking the water from the lakes. At my place we have a lake about 80 meters high above the village, and we are getting the water from that lake. A small bottle, most of the time half a liter, and then on the way up we just put the water into the river and drink from the river. Rash of skin that, because of the calcaire that is into the water, the ship leader, commandant, and you have also an inspector that is there to make sure that all the rules, the way of fishing and the hygiene, whale to a sea cow. Okay, it's not the big blue whale. There is no problem when it comes. This is okay. I mean, as many other birds. We spoke about the puffins. Was coming in 1893. The harbor became too small, so they moved all the infrastructure, maritime infrastructure to Svolvær, and then Svolvær, no believers. We saw church a bit before, and most of the people here belongs to Luther Church. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've already had two.
Yeah.